One always has a better book in one's mind than one can manage to get onto paper. Hello! It is NaNoWriMo Day 17, and today the word count goal is 28,333 words. I am at 28,630 words. I'm ahead, I'm still ahead. Whew. I'm very happy that I'm ahead, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to hit 30,000 words by tomorrow, which is exactly what I want. Exactly what you should want too. 30,000 words by the end of tomorrow is the goal after all. So good luck writing. Here's lots of luck and thumbs for you. I do, however, have some bad news. I don't know what to do about candy time. Like, normally I get to eat candy on your behalf, but I'm not today, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. Like, I can't just uneat the candy that I've already eaten. I think I'm just gonna be in candy debt. I owe candy to the candy IRS. Hopefully you guys can pick it back up a little bit. I mean, I said yesterday, oh, it's okay if you fall a little bit behind because I don't want to get diabetes and die, but I want to at least eat some candy. So I'm just gonna set these 3 pieces of candy aside, and I don't get any more candy until my candy debt has been repaid. Is that how I'm gonna do this? I think so. So, candy time! Today's topic was suggested by my wonderful NaNoWriMo fiance. Wedding's on Monday. I'll tell you guys about it. It'll be in the NaNoWriMo forums. Seriously. He suggested that I make a video about how to fight your inner editor. And obviously, I'm a pro at fighting in every single way. So now I'm going to bring you 5 approaches to dealing with your evil inner editor. Approach numero uno. That's number 1 in Spanish. The positive approach. And for this version, you just need to stay positive. You know, your inner editor is like, you suck. All those words you write are crap. And you just have to tell yourself, no, shut up. Shut up your face, you're wrong. This is the kind of approach where maybe some affirmations are in order. I am a good writer. I can write a book. I am awesome. Yeah! Stuff like that. Positive affirmations. Stay happy and just tell yourself you can write the words and you don't have to feel bad about them. Maybe that isn't going to work because maybe positive thinking is not going to help you at this point. You are too far into the hole of depression. So maybe you need to try a different method. Here is approach number 2. The ignorance is bliss approach. You want to give your inner editor nothing to do. Like, your inner editor is there to edit your words in your book, right? Your inner editor can't do anything if there's no book to edit. If they don't know there's a book, then how can they edit it? So the ignorance is bliss approach goes a little something like this. Make what you're writing look nothing like a book. Change your font to white. If your font is white on white, you cannot see anything. You don't know how bad it is. There's nothing to do because there are no words. They're white on white. You can't see them. Ignorance is bliss. Or write your book in like very, very teeny tiny font. And that way, it just looks like nothing. You can't even see it unless you get like super close. But don't do that. Don't get close. Just pretend you're not writing a book. You're just writing something that you can't even tell what you're writing. White font. Tiny font. Make your window super tiny so you can only see like 1 sentence at a time. You don't know what's up there. You can't edit what you can't see. Out of sight, out of mind. That's how we do it in the ignorance is bliss approach. Approach number 3 is the compromise. Maybe if you get all your words completed for the day, your inner editor is allowed to go read through what you wrote and fix things up a little bit. Let your inner editor have a little something to do. And if you don't have time to do this, then just keep reassuring your inner editor that they will have their time to rule in December. They have to wait their turn, okay? November is for drafting, and December is for hating what you drafted. But don't do that in November. You make a compromise. In November, you're allowed to love what you're writing, and you're allowed to not edit. In December, the tables turn, and you are allowed to make really weird hand motions, and also edit your novel. The fourth approach to dealing with your inner editor is the sneaky approach. And that is distracting your inner editor. So say you're typing away. Your inner editor is like, ding ding ding, that sentence is a total mess. You just gotta be like, yeah, that sentence was a mess, but so is my desk. Just look at this. Look at those pens strewn about. And then your inner editor will be like, oh my gosh, you're right, you need to clean up this desk. And you're like, yeah, sure, I'll get to it, just as soon as I finish typing this. And then they're distracted. Now, the fifth approach is not for the light-hearted. This is the aggressive approach. This one you only want to bust out for like the most extreme of inner editors. You need to kill your inner editor. Brutally. Murder them. You can do this in a number of ways. You can do this mentally, maybe have a little daydream session, or you can do this in like a short piece of writing in which maybe like there you are sitting at your computer typing when your inner editor comes in and tries to mess up your day, and you just pull out your sword and mess up their day. Or you can draw a picture of your inner editor. I have a picture. Don't judge my artwork. I'm a novelist, not a drawer. So here's my inner editor. She has a cup of coffee in a hand with no fingers and a giant red pen. And she's telling me that I suck. Well, you know what? I think you suck. Get your inner editor, draw a physical representation, and then maybe just fold it up and put it in a box or seal it in an envelope for November, for the rest of November. Then, come December, you can physically let him or her out of the box or envelope, and then they can like take their little red pen and their coffee and edit your novel. Then they get to come and be all Miss Critiquey, ow, paper cut to the eyeball. Not really, that would suck a lot more. I'd probably be crying. But it did hurt. Close call. You almost just took me out. If things are really bad, you can take this drawing and maybe like put it up against your wall and then throw things at it. Or you can even just take it and take that, bitch. Now, the aggressive method is not for everyone, and just use it with caution, only in extreme situations. And thus we come to the last segment of the vlog, where I read some of my story to you. Here's what I'm going to read from. So once again, I will start with my least favorite line, and big surprise, it's another sort of transitional line. Goes a little something like this. Lots of traveling happens here. And now for the bit that I like. The heroes are like camping for the night, they're all around a campfire out in the middle of nowhere, and they're all talking about what they miss from home. That's the setup. This is the dialogue. What about you, Sarah? I just want a cup of coffee and some Wi-Fi. What's a Wi-Fi? Never mind. I sigh. Next year I'm so writing a contemporary novel. If I even make it next year. So there is my little snippet of dialogue for you, and again, this is from my rough NaNoWriMo draft, so don't judge me too harshly. I swear my actual writing is slightly better than that. So that is everything I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I hoped my 5 approaches to dealing with your inner editor can maybe help you smack that bitch down a little bit, hopefully in a non-violent way, unless you gotta get violent and bust out the aggressive method and rip her a new one, literally. I'm gonna go. I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. Actually, I won't see you because you'll see me. You'll see me tomorrow. Through the internet. Don't be creepy. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.